Muletrain!
Well, it is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Monday, June the 12th, 2017, brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. Well, the Muleshoe City Council will meet in regular session this today on Monday, June the 12th at 5:30 p.m. at City Hall in Council Chambers. They will approve minutes of the May meeting, consider reimbursement of receipts from Muleshoe Road Riders for 2017 motorcycle rally from Hotel Motel tax funds, receive financial statement for May 31st, 2017. They'll look at administrative reports, including the Muleshoe Water Park opened Tuesday, May the 30th. They had 277 people come in on the first day. The summer reading program is underway at the Muleshoe Area Public Library. The City of Muleshoe training facility is complete. There will be an open house on Thursday, June 15th from 2 until 4 in the afternoon. Everyone is welcome. The first movie in the park will be held June the 15th as well. That's this Thursday. They'll be showing Racing Stripes. The Muleshoe Girls Softball League will operate the concession stand again this year. Youth Fishing Day will be Saturday, June 17th at Lake Muleshoe from 9 a.m. until noon. The quarterly TML Region 3 meeting will be held in Lubbock on Thursday, June 29th. The work on the West Elevated Storage Tank is complete. Water samples have been submitted. The tank will be back online in the very near future. The mayor and council will have remarks, and then they will take a tour of that new Muleshoe training facility and then adjourn. That's all going on 5:30 this Monday, June the 12th at City Hall, regular meeting of the City Council. And as we mentioned, the city will hold a Muleshoe training facility open house. That's again this Thursday, June 15th, 2 until 4 p.m. Come toward the new facility. They will be available for educational training opportunities in Muleshoe for police, fire, ambulance services. It again is at 303 South Main Street, Thursday, June the 15th from 2 until 4 p.m. Everyone is welcome to come and take a tour of that new facility. We'll have the Muleshoe City Council meeting in its entirety broadcasting here on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well on our front page Muleshoe TV on Tuesday morning. So look for that City Council meeting then. This Saturday is the 23rd annual Tour de Muleshoe. Starting time is 8 a.m. Saturday, June the 17th at the Bailey County Coliseum. They'll hold a 100K, 40-mile, or 10-mile bike tour starting at the Bailey County Coliseum. Of course, all proceeds raised go to benefit the Muleshoe Heritage Foundation. Start time again is at 8 a.m. You can get an application by stopping by Tattered Tumbleweed and speak with Gina. Go by Adrian Photography as well and speak with Lonnie Adrian. You can go onto their website, tourdemuleshoe.com. Registration is $30. Riders will receive water bottle, ride number, route map, t-shirt, and a meal ticket, and plus a chance at door prizes. This year's Tour de Muleshoe is sponsored by the First Bank, AIM Bank, Bailey County Electric, Leal's Mexican Restaurant, Mohawk Auto Parts, Shipman's Body Shop, Tattered Tumbleweed, Capital Farm Credit, Wayne Copley Trucking, Bammert Seed, Evolve, Tire Works, Tire Pros, and Capital Farm Credit. Late registration is held on the day of the race from 7 until 8 in the morning at the Bailey County Coliseum. That's Saturday, June 17th. The race begins at 8 a.m. 100K, 40-mile, or 10-mile bike tours included in this year's Tour de Muleshoe. Check them out online, tourdemuleshoe.com, for an application. The Bailey County Commissioners Court regular session meeting is going on this morning at the Bailey County Courthouse. It began at 10 a.m. this Monday, June the 12th. Among items on the agenda, they will approve the minutes from the previous meeting, review, approve, and order payment of county bills, review and approve county treasurer's report from April 2017, submit schedule of in-county travel forms for approval, review departmental reports, consider approval of soil conservation worksheets. County treasurer will certify to the court any grant funds received in the prior month and adopt budget for spending of those grant funds. They will receive a daily equipment inspection from precincts for the month of May. Bailey County TxDOT Supervisor Adrian Mendoza will discuss county assistance along with fiscal year 2017 and fiscal year 2018 projects. Consider extending the lift of the burn ban or reinstating the burn ban after it expires today on June the 12th. Presentation by Brad Draper of Armco in regards of engineering contract for roof damage on all Bailey County buildings. They will approve county judge to request unclaimed money received from the electric cooperative, and that's all going on now. It began this morning at 10 a.m. Monday, June the 12th, a regular session of the Bailey County Commissioners Court. Also meeting today is the Board of Trustees of the Muleshoe Independent School District. They'll meet at 7 p.m. this Monday evening at the School Administration Office, 514 West Avenue G. They will look at they'll consider student meal prices, look at administrative reports, food service finance, budget workshop, 3-year addendum to interlocal agreement for workers' compensation plan. They will approve minutes of the May 15th meeting, consider approval of proposed tax rate, consider property casualty insurance, student activity insurance. They will appoint a board member to the Bailey County Appraisal District Board, approval of FFA wellness policy to the board policy manual. They will have a first reading of update of 108 to the board policy manual, reflect on graduation, consider personnel and accept resignations. That's going on at 7 p.m. this evening, Monday, June the 12th, a Board of Trustees meeting of the Muleshoe Independent School District at the School Administration Office, 514 West Avenue G. Ryan Johnson and Belinda Pacheco were married on Saturday at the Walnut Tree in Olton in a beautiful outdoor ceremony there in that event center's lovely gardens. Belinda is the daughter of Martin and Diana Pacheco, and Ryan is the son of Chris and Adina Johnson. Both parents are of Muleshoe. Ryan just graduated from May from Texas Tech University with a bachelor's degree in music and will move to Champaign, Illinois, where Belinda is attending graduate school at the University of Illinois. She graduated from Texas Tech with a bachelor's degree, and both Ryan and Belinda are MHS grads. They will make their first home there in the Champaign area. God bless this new couple as they begin their lives together. It was a beautiful ceremony held this past weekend. The service was officiated by Jason Davila of the Redeemer Church in Lubbock. So God blessings on Ryan and Belinda as they make their new home in the Champaign, Illinois area. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments, so please stay tuned.
The news might be depressing, but Liao's is the opposite. Liao's is refreshing, good, and the best place to go for lunch or dinner. So go to Liao's and eat some food at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas.
This edition of the Muletrain News is being brought to you today by Liao's Mexican Restaurant, along with the First Bank, where First Bank is proud to announce First Bank Online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. Transfer funds easily between accounts, make loan payments, view current and previous statement activity, pay bills online with Bill Pay, banking anytime with 24/7 access. Call or come by today. The First Bank right here in Muleshoe, 202 South First Street, 806-272-4515. They're proud to announce First Bank Online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. First Bank, member FDIC. Frying Cox is now hiring. Pick up an application at 401 South First Street in Muleshoe. They have in 3-in-1 lawnmowers by Husqvarna, equipped with the powerful Honda engines that offer side discharge or mulching and self-propulsion. They also have a great selection of mower parts and accessories, including air and oil filters, starter handles, blades, and replacement wheels, along with small engine oil. Frying Cox has a great selection of poly and steel wheelbarrows, 4, 6, and 8 cubic foot, and single and dual wheel models available. Air conditioners, fans, and swamp coolers, along with the well-supplied stock of swamp cooler parts like floats, risers, hoses, faucets, pads, and pumps to get your air conditioner up and running. Lots of people are looking for swimming pool supplies, and Frying Cox has you covered with pool sand, filters, and chemicals. Youth Fishing Day is Saturday, June 17th at Lake Muleshoe, and Frying Cox has a nice selection of fishing gear to get you ready, along with lots of summer games, including corn toss, beanbag game, golf toss, footballs, baseballs, soccers, and a great selection of bicycle accessories. Don't forget, now at Frying Cox, get 25% off Yeti Rambler bottles, tumblers, low balls, and the Yeti coasters. And Frying Cox, don't forget, is now hiring. Pick up an application at 401 South 1st Street, Muleshoe, Texas. Open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. Well, that was an amazing, monumental thing that happened as Lincoln Riley took over as head football coach at the University of Oklahoma in Norman last week on Wednesday. Head over to our website, muleshoetv.com, and you can relive it all and see lots of our features, including a 2015 phone interview with Lincoln as he became the offensive coordinator 2 years ago. And, of course, he is now 33 years old and the youngest FBS college football coach in the entire country, taking over the powerhouse Oklahoma Sooners football program. Lincoln is a 2002 graduate at MHS, Muleshoe High School, that is, and graduated from Texas Tech, started under Mike Leach, and then went with Ruffin McNeil to Eastern Carolina University, and then he took the job as offensive coordinator 2 years ago in 2015 at Oklahoma under Bob Stoops, and now climbs to the very pinnacle of college football in the coaching ranks as taking over as head coach. You can see that entire hour-long press conference that was held with Bob Stoops announcing his retirement, and OU President David Boren, along with Athletic Director Joe Castiglione, and Lincoln and his wife as well at that press conference as he is named the head football coach, all on the front page of our website right now, muleshoetv.com. And you might want to look through our Twitter feed, which is at the bottom left of our website. There is a lot of stories in our Twitter feed that you may have missed last week, including an interview K-Mac did with our own Bob Graves, our former play-by-play voice of the Muleshoe Mules here on Channel 6. Of course, Bob probably called every single one of Lincoln's high school football games here for us on Channel 6. Also, there's an interview that the Amarillo Globe did with our Muleshoe Mules head coach, David Wood, along with just stories from all over the place, including the Oklahoman and the Amarillo Globe and the Lubbock Avalanche Journal and WFAA, among others, in our Twitter feed as you scroll down through it. MuleshoeTV.com, all that free of charge on demand on our website. Well, hot and windy conditions set in place over the weekend here in the Muleshoe area. We'll have the weather forecast for you coming up in just a few seconds, but first a message from our sponsor, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications. Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5 Area, whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world. Security and automation services for your home, farm, or business available now through your hometown company, 5 Area. Plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner around the corner or in Dallas. Lighting control and motion detection. Door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today, 5 Area, 806-272-5533, or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5 Area. Call 806-272-5533 for more information. Well, on Saturday afternoon, we hit 100 degrees, the century mark here at the Muleshoe Mesonet site 2 miles south of town. The low Saturday was 66. Sunday, the high was 99, and the low was 68. Breezy conditions on both days here in Muleshoe. Looking at our forecast for today here in the Muleshoe area, sunny and hot. Again, high around 97 degrees, southwest winds between 10 and 20 miles per hour. Clear tonight, low around 65 degrees, southwest winds 15 to 20 miles per hour, decreasing after midnight. Winds and gusts as high as 30 miles per hour this Monday evening. Tuesday, sunny, high near 96 degrees. Southwest winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Tuesday night, mostly clear, low around 63. Sunny on Wednesday, high around 95 degrees. West-southwest winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Wednesday night, mostly clear, low around 64. Thursday, sunny, high in near 94 degrees. South-southwest winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Mostly clear Thursday night, low around 64 degrees. South winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Then Friday, sunny, high around 96 degrees. South-southwest winds around 10 miles per hour. Mostly clear, low around 64 for Friday evening. So we're not in the 100s in our forecast for this week, but highs in the mid to upper 90s with some gusty winds here for the next couple of days. Again, repeating, sunny and hot today on Monday, high around 97 degrees. Southwest winds between 10 and 20 miles per hour. Clear and gusty tonight, low around 65 degrees. Sunny on Tuesday, high near 96. Southwest winds between 10 and 20 miles per hour. Tuesday night, mostly clear, low around 63. 5-area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast. This month at the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center, they're honoring their friend Fred Clements, who has served for the center so very well over the past several years. He was one of the ones that helped construct the kitchen at the Bailey County Senior Center there at Main and Avenue D, and has helped maintain the building as well. He is constantly repairing and helping in some way, and they want to say thank you to Fred Clements and for being such a friend to the Senior Center. You're invited as they enjoy bingo at the center every Thursday at 1:30 in the afternoon. Also, they have bunco on the first and third Tuesdays at 10 a.m. Everyone is welcome. Their menus for this week at lunchtime, they'll be serving salmon patties on Monday, June 12th, scalloped potatoes, green peas, tossed vegetable salad, low-cal French dressing, sliced whole wheat bread, and peach apple crisp. Tomorrow on Tuesday, Salisbury steak, diced potatoes, English peas, fruit salad and juice, and wheat roll. Wednesday, pork chop, black-eyed peas, spinach, baked apple slices, and cornbread. Thursday, beef taco bake, Spanish rice, cauliflower, tossed salad with dressing, country apple crisp. And on Friday, fish or chicken strips, borracho beans, green peas, tossed vegetable salad, low-cal French dressing, and whole wheat roll, and tropical fruit. That's on the menu all this week. They serve it at noontime at the Bailey County Senior Center, Oneida Wagner Senior Center, Main and Avenue D. Well, this week during story times, the theme will be hiking, and story time is going on this Monday morning from 10 until 10:30 a.m. for pre-kindergarten through first graders. Build a Better World, 10:45 a.m. to 11:15 a.m. Story time will be for TMC Head Start. On Tuesday, story time begins at 9:15 a.m. to 9:45 a.m. for migrant, pre-K, and second graders. Build a Better You, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Second through fifth graders story time will be held at the Muleshoe Area Public Library. Wednesday, June 14th, 10 until 10:30, MISD Build a Better You program at story time. Then 10:45 to 11:15 a.m. The migrant children, third through fifth graders, will have story time. Thursday, June 15th, 9 until 10 a.m., Migrant, Watson Junior High, and the MHS story time will be held at the Muleshoe Area Public Library. And again, the theme for this week is hiking. The Muleshoe Area Public Library is at 322 West 2nd Street here in Muleshoe. You can call Diane Dunnigan or any of her employees for more information about story time this summer, the summer reading program as well, 806-272-4707. It's time now for our bargain basement program. If you have a bargain basement item to place with us, we'll take it free of charge. Call 806-566-5881. That's for sale, for rent, need a job, looking to hire someone. All that available through our bargain basement program. Looking for a job, would like to be an elderly caregiver here in the Muleshoe area, Muleshoe, Farwell, Sudan, Earth, Lasbuddy, or Morton areas she will work in. She'll stay overnight as well. Call Peggy, 806-930-1343. That's looking to be an elderly caregiver. She will stay overnight. Call Peggy 806-930-1343. For sale, a curio cabinet. It's 6 feet tall with 6 shelves. It has a light in it. Also, she has for sale ceramic birds. Call Mary Jo Burge, 806-272-5233. That's for sale. A curio cabinet is 6 feet tall and several ceramic birds. Call Mary Jo Burge, 272-5233. For sale, a maroon camper shell with a bed liner that fits a 2005 Toyota Tundra. Call 806-946-8481. It's $250. That's for sale, a maroon camper shell and a bed liner that fits a 2005 Toyota Tundra with a 4-wheel drive and double cab and long bed. $250. Call 946-8481. For sale, a Frigidaire upright freezer. It's about a year and a half old. Call 806-272-4659. And that's our bargain basement today. Again, you have a bargain basement item you would like to add. Call us here at Channel 6, 806-566-5881. Well, lots of kids going to church camp this week. The First Baptist has a group going to Inlow Baptist Camp, which is up in the mountains just east of Albuquerque, and that sounds like a good place to be this hot week here in West Texas, so good luck to them. Also, Hunter Hawkins at the First United Methodist Church is taking, as of this Monday morning, a group of kids from the Methodist Church down to Camp Buttman, which is south of Sweetwater. Hope they stay cool. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just a few moments, so please stay tuned. Aim Bank Muleshoe in Farwell is bringing many exciting opportunities to the Muleshoe, Lasbuddy, and Farwell areas, and technology enhancements increase lending capabilities while keeping all of the same smiling faces you're used to in both locations. Aim Bank Muleshoe joins the many area full-service Aim Bank locations in the Panhandle, South Plains, Permian Basin, and Big Country regions of Texas, combined with an ATM network of more than 750 Stripes convenience stores locations in Texas, New Mexico, along with Oklahoma. Aim Bank has a commitment of supporting local communities and their local customers right here in the Muleshoe area. Aim Bank, where a handshake still means something, both member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
The Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street has 2 nurse practitioners, Christy Lee and Kristen Neely. You can make an appointment now by calling 806-272-7544 at the Medical Clinic at Muleshoe with either Christy or Kristen. The Medical Clinic at Muleshoe is located inside of the Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street here in Muleshoe. Again, the number to call is 806-272-7544 to make your appointment now to see either Christy Lee or Kristen Neely, nurse practitioners at the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe.
If you suspect you have roof damage from the recent storms, call Muleshoe native Jerry Veach or his daughter Daphne at Veach Roofing, 806-293-5617. They'll give you a free estimate. Their work is guaranteed. Your hometown roofing company, they've been in business for over 40 years at Veach Roofing. They do all types of roofing, residential and commercial, composition, built-up cedar, metal, or Decra. Call again, Muleshoe native Jerry Veach, 806-293-5617. Make sure to like Veach Roofing on Facebook. Well, as we mentioned before, the Reverend Mindy McClanahan received a promotion and moved into the the assistant mission director and administrator at the Northwest Texas Conference in their offices there in Lubbock. And she moved at the end of April from Muleshoe to Lubbock. And in the interim, over the last several weeks, you've noticed that lots of different people have been bringing the message at the First United Methodist Church, including like this week, the Reverend Don Bourne, who's the superintendent of the Northwest Texas conference over the Muleshoe Church, and he spoke this past Sunday and earlier a couple weeks ago, along with Julie Cage the week before last, and the youth minister Hunter Hawkins, and they've all done a great job in the interim, pitching in as Tom Carter, the Reverend Tom Carter, will be moving to Muleshoe as the new pastor here at the church, and he will begin his first Sunday is June the 25th. The church is looking for its members to come together and fill their pantry and refrigerator with flour, sugar, crackers, along with butter, cheese, and condiments. You can bring them to the church, and there's a table in the foyer you can leave your gifts on. Or also, they'll be having a potluck meal after his first service on June 25th. You can bring them to the potluck as well. And welcome to Muleshoe. The Reverend Tom Carter and his wife, Rhonda, as they are coming to be the minister at the First United Methodist Church here in Muleshoe beginning June 25th. The Fellowship of Alcoholics Anonymous meets every Tuesday and Friday nights here in Muleshoe at 7 p.m. at the First United Methodist Church, 507 West 2nd Street. Please use the Fellowship Hall door. AA is a fellowship of both men and women who share their hope, strength, and experience to stay sober one day at a time. Again, AA meets here in Muleshoe every Tuesday and Friday nights at 7 p.m. at the First United Methodist Church. Well, this week, my oldest niece, Julia, along with her mother, Alicia, are at horse riding camp and enjoying that summer activity. And Mom is down in Wimberley staying with Isla, the youngest granddaughter. And Mom will be gone for the next several days. And so keep Mom on your prayer list, as most of the day she's at home alone taking care of Isla, her youngest granddaughter. But that's why I'm here with you doing the Mule Train, as Mom will be gone for the next several weeks. On your prayer list today, remember Debbie Hutto, also Terry Hutton, formerly of Muleshoe. He was recently in a wreck near Snyder and has been released from the hospital. Remember Liz Tibbs, who's back home here in Muleshoe recuperating from knee replacement surgery. She's starting physical therapy today. Keep Liz and David on your prayer list today. Remember Elaine Case, who is now home in the Earth area from the hospital. Keep Elaine Case on your prayer list today, along with her brother-in-law, Buck Johnson, who's in the hospital in Lubbock. And also Buck's wife, Carolyn, needs to be on your prayer list today. Remember Mark Allen, Jim Mitchell, Helen Cook's brother, Mary Nell Bleeker needs to be on your prayer list today. Lavinia and Lloyd Garlington, Betty Noble, Anita Mitchell and Marjorie Precure, both living in the Irving area. Gene Allison, Sam Dameron, Pat Nichols, and Hattie Ray Lambert, all who now live in Lubbock. Keep on your prayer list today Laurinette Mason, Landon Nichols, Maxine Rogers, Doris Scott, Dorothy Sorley, Gabby Stone, Brian Taylor, and Dorothy Turner. Jean Paul Jarman, keep Jean Paul on your prayer list. Doyle King, Glenn Watkins, Eric Hall, Olin Clements. Also, remember, please, the families that have recently lost a loved one. The family of Don Oplinger, the family of Wanda Baker needs to remain on your prayer list today. The family of Missy Angeli Shaw, the family of Ella Copley, the family of Mary Ellen Robertson, the family of Wilma Sandlin needs to remain on your prayer list today as well. Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain rotating on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well find it free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. We'll hear from cowboy songster Andy Hedges in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. They're celebrating 77 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric. They're owned by the members they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online, bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO, David and Markle all hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
I was born full-growed with 9 rows of jaw teeth and holes bored for more. There was spurs on my feet, a rawhide quirt in my hand, and when they opened the chute, I come out a riding a panther and roping the longhorn whales. I rode everything with hair on it, and I rode a few things that was too tough to grow any hair.
Andy Hedges of Lubbock recites old cowboy poems. He also sings old cowboy songs.
I come here to tell you I'm ragged, but I'm right. Been a rounder and a gambler, and I go out late at night. A porterhouse steak 3 times a day for my board. It's more than any loafer in this town can afford. I've always focused on other people's work, old traditional and classic poems and songs. And so when I got into cowboy poetry, I realized that there was this long tradition of recitation in cowboy culture. This kind of oral tradition, these poems and stories being handed down, and a lot of guys that were kind of considered the classic cowboy poets writing back in the 1880s and 90s all the way through to the 30s and 40s. And that's what I really fell in love with, was that idea of reciting these old classic poems. Same thing with the music. At the same time, I was falling in love with the old trail songs and the kind of the folk songs of the cowboy, that grew out of the trail driving days.
Andy grew up around Tokyo, Texas.
When I was there was a little farmhouse and kind of surrounded by Bermuda grass pastures and these beautiful elm trees and old barns and hog pens and piles of junk and old horse trailers and everything you can imagine. It was just a paradise for a kid.
He grew up listening to old cowboy songs. As a teenager, he got interested in cowboy poetry.
I would do kind of informal things for friends, and I'd get asked to recite at a family reunion or something like that. My first kind of public gig, you might say, was at the Cowboy Symposium here in Lubbock, and that was when I was 16.
Andy Hedges of Lubbock has produced 9 albums of his recitations and songs. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.